there yesterday, apart from getting motivated and having key takeaway, is there some decision made by anyone? You had a sleepless night, okay? And I saw two to three LinkedIn posts from your side. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Let's. You had your ideas in the dream. Wow, that's nice. So that is what is happening. Thank you. Uh, Today's entrepreneur would be as rocking what we had yesterday. And me giving introduction is not going to be doing any justice. We'll have Raosaheb from the BAP company on the stage. So I'd like to invite Raosaheb over the stage with a huge round of applause, guys. Thank you, Raosaheb.
My name is Raosaheb Ghuge, and I'm from, of course, Maharashtra and one village named as Paregaon. And I am the founder of the BAP company. You might find the name a little odd, but yes, we call ourselves as a BAP company because we are being a backbone of all those village and farmer kids who wants to pursue good career in IT. And that's what exactly we are doing. I'll tell a bit about myself. I completed my master's in computer science from Mumbai University. I was born and brought up in a village where there were no televisions in that time. And we used to have two buses in the day, one in the morning and one in the night. I completed my school and 12th grade by driving a bicycle for around 40 kilometers a day. So it was a hard time, and then somehow I ran out of my house to pursue a big dream that I want to do something in life. Though I was a bright student in my school, there were no opportunities or nobody was there to mentor us in that time. I was the second person who graduated from my village. Before me, there was just one person who graduated, and that time we were not aware that what opportunities are available outside. But luckily, I fall sick in grade 12th, and I was admitted in one hospital in Mumbai. And there I saw the glamorous world, and I felt that I should come here and pursue something good. So after 12th, I went to Mumbai. I did part-time work in multiple banks and different small firms to complete my education. I completed my BSc in computer science and then went for MSc in computer science. That was a hard journey because somebody running out of house, staying in a slum, trying to pay that college fees of around 50,000 or 1 lakh a year was challenging. And my father is farmer on the drought land. Of course, we are like our village doesn't have water and it's not irrigated at all. So still the situation is same. So what I did is I did work in ICICI Bank in Mumbai for a couple of years, collecting the documents of the people who apply for loans. And I got a lot of connect because of that. Many people wanted to do some businesses, and during my college days, I saw that people are taking big risk. That time they were taking loans of 1 crore, 50 lakhs and all that. I used to see those numbers. And that's what showed me that there is a lot of money in Mumbai. We simply need to know that how to earn it and how to, try to capture it. So when I was doing my college, I always felt that I should learn something to do, do some businesses. And when I passed out BSc in computer science, basically I went to a bank to ask for a loan. And unfortunately what happened is all these banks denied me a loan, saying that you are a farmer kid. Of course, for loan, the first criteria is there has to be some guarantee. And nobody from my family were earning member. So nobody had a salary slip. Neither my father had a business or something. So I used to tell one incident what happened during that day, which actually always is there in back of my mind. I went to a bank and there were three, four denial before that incident. So my fee was 1 lakh rupees a year, Masters of Computer Science. And I asked them I want to take a loan. I have distinction in my graduation. And then I can say that I can score good and get a good job and pay it off. But the question came from the manager that what is your father doing? In typical Marathi, तुझा बाप काय करतोय? And म्हणजे मला माहित होतं की they are not gonna give me a loan. So I said, my father is scientist. म्हटलं ते scientist आहे. And then he was like shocked. Okay, कुठल्या सेंटरमध्ये आहे? म्हटलं ते सध्या गावी आहेत आणि आमच्या शेतावरती रिसर्च करतात. What is his qualification? I said he's illiterate. He doesn't know how to read. So that was like a joke, but and then I told him, sir, I know you are not going to give me a loan because every bank has denied this, but ha tuja baap kai karto na, I'll remember this and I'll make sure that my father will earn one day. And that was the thing which I remembered forever. Because the entrepreneur Kida was there inside me, so I took 4 or 5 my friends with me, and because I had done my own project. Usually that doesn't happen in college days. We always copy the projects. But, but in my college, I had done my own projects, and I helped a lot of students to draw all that ERD and all that diagrams and everything. I was very perfect in theory as well as practical. So I had an experience, and I thought I can build a software now after graduation. Reality was different, and then we went to every different malls. So there is an area in Malad Mindspace in Mumbai where the mall was started like in 2006. And I used to visit every shop owner and I used to tell them, I can build your software, I can build your website. I took 3 or 4 of my friends with me. We visited every single store in 3 or 4 malls and we got 2 or 3 projects. And then it was like 15,000 for one website, 10,000 for one website. And I said, okay, we got the project, now let's do it. In the summer vacation, what I did is, with 3 or 4 people together, we built that website and took them to them. And they said, what is this? This is not what we want. Have you seen the website ever? So that actually opened up our eyes that whatever knowledge we have gathered is not good for what industry requires. And that's when we dropped the idea of starting our own software company after graduation. Then I went to masters. But luckily one thing happened is I had no loan, no money. But what I did is like, because I was quite popular in my college because of this nasty attitude, many of my juniors were knowing me. So what I did is I inquired a couple of, I told few of my friends that I can take your Java classes. I can teach you Java very well. And three of those juniors came to me, okay, we want to learn from you. So I said, I can charge you around 4.5 thousand. So they started learning from me. And then they brought in another 14 people in next month. Then that 14 brought another 82 in next month. So I got a batch of around 100 people in 3 months after I started my classes. So then I rented a space. I started teaching them right from morning 7 o'clock till 3 o'clock. And next year what happened is, because with that money I could pay my first year fee. Next year I got another 100 people. So I had around 215 people, students with me, all across Western Zone, Mumbai. And there were some lucrative offer was offered from that time's player, the Relic Academy, and then other few were there. They said, you stop your classes and be a partner with us, we'll give you Borivali Center, we'll give you this thing. So I realized, okay, I have a value now. There is something coming and approaching me that they want to actually they feel that I'm a threat to them. But I continued. I said, no, I want to run my own show. And then what happened is, like, I was so popular that I had a student from that Ruparel College till NL College and Mira Roads College. So entire Western Zone students were knowing me that this guy is a professor and he teaches well and we will go to his classes. So I stopped that market of other classes there. I used to earn around 25 to 30 lakhs a year when I was doing my masters. And that time I said, okay, now I can scale it. I can take it, make it big and all. And what happened is, like, of course, there were a girl in my college, which I was mad about her. And then her father was working in a company. And one day she told about me at her home and they said, what he is doing? So she told that he is taking classes. No, there is no future of classes. Somebody in teaching field cannot really do anything. And then the need came that you have to be in industry. So, and what is important is whether your business is important or that girl is important. And then my intellectual mind took a decision that no, I don't want to earn money, I want to earn her. And then Then I took a decision of joining L&T Infotech. That was my first company. And from 25 lakhs to my package was 1.44 lakhs per annum. And I came to Shivajinagar here. I stayed in Navi Sangvi. And 9 months I was on bench, doing nothing. But I was learning all these things. What happened is that actually opened up I was in SAP. That time it was like, those who are in SAP are like masters and they're gonna get good salary and all. But I was the only unhappy person doing SAP because I was earning a lot of money back there in the classes and I felt what I'm doing. And I was pro in Java. Frankly speaking, I was like 3 years, and that time the recession started. The entire market was stuck, and I was also stuck in L&T Infotech for 3 years. I was doing some job scheduling, SAP basis and all that stuff. I never liked that field because there were no coding, there were no innovations at all. Somebody had built the product and you have to configure and utilize it for someone. And there were nothing as such challenging. I felt that I am unhappy. So what I did is I continued to work in different Java project in my company free of cost by completing my SAP work. Luckily, I got that opportunity. I worked on Indian Railways project that time. And then after the recession ended, I started finding out the job. I faked my resume that I'm a Java developer throughout 3 years in L&T. And I got an offer from Bank of America. I got an offer from Oracle Financial Services, then 6 more offers. And I joined Bank of America because they raised my salary to 150% more than what I was getting the last. And there I went, I saw, okay, that time again, because of salary, I had to join them. But inside Bank of America, I was doing a lot of SQL queries and all that stuff. So that again demotivated me that this is not what I want to do. And in 9 months, I left that job and I joined one startup in Mumbai. And I did not know what startups looks like before that. Everyone was just like, okay, from L&T, you have to switch to Wipro, Wipro to TCS, TCS to Capgemini. That's the journey. And everyone like do the same, right? If you are in Bank of America, you will go to JP Morgan, from JP Morgan, Nomura, Nomura to Citibank. That we cannot think beyond that, and same mentality I had. But I took a house that time, and my loan installment was 45,000 per month, and my salary was 35,000 per month in Bank of America. And then I felt I need to switch the job. So I tried getting offers from different company. I got big offers, Tech Mahindra and all that things. But this company, which was startup, offered me 65,000 per month. So I said, I'll calculate. I will get 20,000 as a balance if I pay my EMI. Let's join them. They were next to IIT Bombay. The office was in that Powai Plaza. And very small company, 4 founders. And I was the 6th employee. So during my interview, there were 2 more people, one from IIT and one me. So they asked me, do you want stock or equity? I did not know what is stock and equity means. So I said, how much you are going to give me a package? Like, he said, 8.5 lakhs. I said, fine. So I calculated, okay, it is coming around 65,000. I will be able to pay my fees. I said, I don't want equity and stock. And I did not know what it means that time. I never studied these things in my colleges. And the next fellow who was sitting me, okay, he asked me, did you opt for equity? I said, no. So then he went into interview cabin and asked, okay. So he opted for less package than me, but he opted an equity. And what happened is, throughout 1 year, we worked on one nice product. That time, a product named as Snapstick, where we used to play in Facebook videos on TV. And that time, there were no smart TVs. So what happened is, like, after 1 year, that company got acquired by one big brand in US, and he earned 85 lakhs within a year. And I walked out. They said that we are moving to Bangalore. You either can join us in Bangalore or you have to search a job. I shifted. Like, I don't want to go to Bangalore, but I learned that there is something called as equity which has a big value in the market. And then I started studying what startups looks like. And everyone used to say, okay, only IITians starts companies and all. I said, and I said, I build the product. Why IITians will build something like that? I can do it, right? So then I saw it, I don't want to join any big companies. Later on, I joined another small company. And luckily, that company actually had a very innovative products. That time Angular came in, CouchDB, Cassandra, and I did a lot of R&D and built a nice products for one US company, and they called me to US in 2014. And in 2014, the back of mind was like, I have to do something of my own, but I need money. My home loan is there. I cannot quit my job. In US, what I did is throughout this entire tenure, like till 2017, I worked for my client just like six hours a day. Rest of the time, I used to focus on my own ideas. I used to build something sitting at home. Every weekend, I used to fill my car tank and go across all the conferences, meetups, meet different people. I saw how entire US market looks like and how these people are working. I quit means I told my company that you have my visa, but I'm gonna find my own projects. And I'll give you 20% of my salary. Rest, don't find me job. I'll give you 20%. You just keep my visa, but I want to switch company. I switched like from San Diego, I went to Los Angeles. From Los Angeles, I went to San Francisco. I stayed in different cities and connected to different people to realize what that business looks like. And then made a lot of connection. And in 2017, I got a couple of co-founders. Basically, there were people which I met them in one conference. And they were like, there was a guy from Iran who had a manufacturing company for jewelry and diamonds. And then that guy wanted to build some jewelry marketplace for B2B market in US. And I joined them as a co-founder. And we built that product in 2017 till 2019. And we had 260 clients onboarded until now. And we scaled it like, we had a big funding, then many clients. So there are a lot of clients from India, China, and Vietnam, and all those countries, Asian countries, shipping the jewelry through our platform to US and selling it across US. But that product gave me exposure to how the company has to be built, how to approach investors, how to give pitches and all that stuff. And in COVID, unfortunately, I felt that this US is not for me. I don't want to stay here longer. And in first batch of COVID, I came back. And when I came back, I actually came on a holiday during Diwali in my village. And I saw there are a lot of problems in the village. Politicians had made the life of the people worst. The drought, there is no water. Everyone is struggling. The local sarpanch is robbing the people. He is taking all the money for himself. And then I started putting a lot of RTIs on the scam which was happening there, being a social reform guy. That time I took a decision that I want, because everyone has a dream, right? If you go out from your village, you want to come back after retirement in that village and stay rest of your life over there. Same dream I had. But I feel if I want to retire and come back, it will take another 25, 30 years. And then that time this village would have been like completely robbed by all people, and it would have been not stable. So I thought, let's take a step back, keep that entire company and job aside and do something here. And in 2021, October, I decided that I'll build an IT office here. And I had to go back to US for completing some things, but I went, and before that, I hired all the contractors, started constructing a company over there, offices there. And within 6 months, we made it ready. And we started hiring a lot of local people who went to Pune and Mumbai. But nobody was we showed a lot of advertisement on different platforms. Nobody joined. Everyone was feeling it's a scam. How can that village could have a company, right? So it was very difficult to bring in people. So hardly I got 10 people in that 8 months of time where we actually started that. Nobody was willing to come back and see, because when we were running the ad of job, there were nothing. There is only one babul tree, and entire land was like just a dry thing. So people never believed. People used to come there for an interview, but there is nothing. You guys are joking with us. So nobody joined or nobody believed that what we were doing. Then I told my team, we cannot really build a company here if we don't get right engineers. So let's start training these farmer kids and make them ready for ourselves. We'll take a pause of a couple of years, but we'll make a good talent and build our own product. And then we thought of starting an academic inside our campus. And we actually showed the advertisement that, okay, there is 100% job guarantee courses in our company. and you can come. And I got 5,000 people visited my office that day. Everyone believed, okay, this guy is offering job, because we were very vocal that bring in stamp paper, we'll sign. Because my US company has 300 requirement, and I was building an office with capacity of 200 people. So I told them that we are anyways going to hire 200 people. I have my own company, I can hire this crowd. So let's offer 100% job. And there were 5,000 people visited our office, but our space constraint, we took 200 out of them. And the criteria we kept is they have to be farmers. So they should have that Satbara. Without that, we will not hire. Because anyways, we are doing in a village, there has to be something beneficial to these farmers. So that's the criteria we put. And we hired those all students. We started training them all the modern technology. I had an office in Waghla Estate in Mumbai. I brought half of the staff to my village. Just like shifting them for 15 days, they started training. And now we have around 487 people working for us there. And you won't believe, I mean, I'm not kind of marketing them outside, but these guys are building a high-class product. We are almost done with half of the product what Zoho has built so far within last 1.5 years. We have not started marketing it, but we just released one app. I mean, anyways, we are working for our US company. We are working for some Australian client. That billing is paying us all our bills. But I have put big team to work on all these products. We are building CRM, ERP, inventory management, everything what Zoho has got with much more modern touch of AI and all that stuff. Then we built an app for farmers named as BAP app, which is doing a hyper-local delivery inside the village for all the farming products. We are covering 2 districts right now, Ahmednagar and Nasik. And then we divided our company into 3 parts because I did not wanted to count on numbers. I never thought that I should go to investors for this startup. Completely bootstrapped so far. And we have 3 divisions. One is academic. We call it as BAP Life School. The idea is to train students, train farmer kids to become ready for an industry, not just an IT, but everything. Then another one is BAP Services, which is IT company, which is catering or building a lot of products for market. And the third one is BAP Agriculture, BAP Experiences, we call it as. Through the experiences or farming brand, we have started the hyperlocal delivery for all the farming goods. Plus, we launch few of our own product for dairy industry. We have a cattle feed which is selling like anything right now, named as Malkin for the cows. And the agricultural wing is having more than 4 CR revenue right now in last 6 months. And that we call it as a non-profit, because I don't want to earn money from there, but make sure that we are stabilizing the prices. So what we are doing is there are a lot of agents in villages. They actually, so if this bottle is costing 5 rupees, they will sell it to 15 rupees. That much margin they will. So who is getting hampered is the real farmer who buys that product. So what we are doing is now this bottle is costing 5 rupees. Our operational cost is 2. Then we are selling it to 8 rupees. That's the kind of market stabilization we are doing. We have our own pathology lab. We have our own medical. We have our cattle feed. All that things. The CBC test in our center cost 70 rupees per patient. Outside it is 250 or 300 rupees. That's the kind of stabilization we are doing. And we are still profitable. So these are the revolutions, what is happening. So our goal is to kind of empower village, making farmers' life easier and changing the life of the farmer kids. That's what I can say. And that's what we have done in last 20 months. We are now running on the 20th month of our operation in that village. So that's the journey so far.
What a BAP journey. Yeah? Okay, we will open the forum for question and answer. So we'll have questions from the audience, and anyone would like to go for. A very relative story today, right? I mean, till half I was with him. Okay, sounds very similar to my story. मैं भी कुछ कर सकता हूँ अभी. कल Sunday है. I can think around it. But very relative story, right? For all of us at the first half of it, right? Any questions for him?
You shared one of the name, like you have created one software called Malkin. So what are other products we are expecting?
I mean, Malkin?
Yeah, you said you have.
That's not a software. That's a cattle feed for the cows. And so there is an agricultural wing where we are actually doing a lot of our own product. So cattle feed, Malkin, basically there is a brand like Godrej. We have Hindustan Feeds. We are competing with them and we almost kill their market in our 2-3 talukas for now. We are having order of daily around 2 to 2.5 lakhs every day. That's basically for the farmers, because what I saw is you might have heard that the milk prices has gone down. So farmer is selling milk with 22 rupees per liter. You must be buying by 55 rupees per liter. So that big margin is all eaten by these big folks. And whatever milk you are consuming right now is not pure milk. You would see that there is a lot of powder mixed and there are a lot of chemical mixed in that. So, and the cattle feed prices of these all companies like Amul and all that were crossing 1700 or 1800. So I felt that, I mean, we did a research that this requires, let's say the total manufacturing cost is around 1300. Okay. Add 100 rupees more for the marketing and other things. So one should sell that to 1400, 1500 in current rate. But none of the companies were doing. And farmers were like, they had no option because there is no rain this year. Right? So we invented that and now we reduced the price to 1560 rupees and we are doing the home delivery through our app. So a lot of farmers are ordering through app and then we deliver to every single, it's very difficult to do a hyperlocal delivery in villages. वाडी आहे, कुठे एखादा मळा आहे, तिथे जायचंय, जाताना तिथे कुत्रे असतात, सगळ्यात मोठा प्रॉब्लेम. So there are different challenges of delivering to our villages. And that's why Amazon, Flipkarts are not going till that level, because it's difficult to run the hyperlocal delivery in villages, but we have made it possible. And we are planning to expand it to many different places. The reason for bringing our own product was to cut down the price. Yeah.
Well said. Thank you.
Raosaheb, I'm Swapnil. I can relate with you. I'm also from Ahmednagar on both the water and the political crisis. So hats off to what you're doing. I have two questions for you basically. We are like a startup, so we can't do just local, everything for socialization. We have to do something for our bread and butter. As you already said that Zoho has some products and you are building the products on the same line. So I'd like to understand, first of all, if there is some player in the market, it's very difficult to abrupt his market and get into it. So what do you think is your USP that you can still compete with Zoho? And second question is, today, especially in Pune-like cities, we often hear of organic stuff. I want organic and is this organic, and people pay hefty price for that. So are you also venturing into that thing in any way? Thank you.
So I'll take your first question. Why we are building those products is because we got a lot of trained students to do something innovative. And these village brains are pure, fresh, unused, and they have hunger to do something. Only problem they have is they cannot speak good English. They cannot sell themselves well. But I have seen, I have been running my company in US and in Mumbai for a long time. The kind of hunger these village kids has is much more higher than what Mumbai or city crowd which I have seen. They are very intellectual. They are, in my office if you come, right from 8 o'clock in the morning, you will find these guys working till 2 o'clock in the night. Nobody tells them to do overtime. But they are willing to learn something. I have a Power BI team who, I had no single instructor of Power BI. But my team now builds high-class Power BI projects, which nobody, I also consult one company in US. They got around 400 employees, but nobody is doing that kind of work what my team is doing for them. So I had to build this product for first, I wanted to give them an idea that how IT products has to be built. We put a lot of efforts keeping our money aside or keeping our business aside to train these kids. And now every farmer kids which has learned there is capable of doing the work which any Mumbai or Pune guy of 3 or 4 year experience is doing in these companies. I can challenge that you can take a competition of my trained software professional and the one who is doing the IT job in any big companies. and compare their knowledge. They are far ahead of them. Only problem they have is they cannot speak good English. What I saw is Zoho and any other companies, they are not reaching to the villages. There are many MIDCs in my area, many schools in my area, many small shops. They approached me, okay, this IT company, you guys are an IT company, we want billing software, we want CRM, we want ERP, we want inventory management. But their budget is very low. So they said, okay, we can spend 1 lakh a year, we can spend 2 lakh a year, not more than that. Now, the focus of all these big folks is in US market, Europe market, or outside market. My focus is in villages. And I'm not bothered how much my products are selling. As long as my team having work and their salaries are getting paid from the product or things we are doing, I'm okay. Because I'm not thinking that this company should be a unicorn in next 5 years or 2 years. No. My vision is to give the jobs to those kids and make sure that we are running the village economy by ourselves. But frankly speaking, our agriculture wing is earning salaries of the 25% of the crowd, what we are actually having. Then there are many schools and colleges we are onboarding. I mean, right now, with the projection is like that next year we would have 2 lakh students on our platform. We are building an AI-enabled LMS, which will teach anything to the students using ChatGPT or all these things internally through the AI platform what we are building. So these are innovative products. Though it looks similar to the other players, but we have added a lot of new things inside it, which can stand it out from the existing market. And we are focusing on that 70%. Nobody, no Pune's IT company is going to my village and selling the billing software to that store which is running inside that. But I can do it, right? Because I have around 487 members. They are from around 200 villages. So I have already a marketing agent in 200 villages. They are my marketing agents. So they are doing marketing of every single thing what we are doing in their own village. So my employees or my students who are learning with me, they are our marketing agents. So they handle their own village for every single need. Farming, healthcare, and this IT needs. So I am having a lot of ask, but our products are not fully ready. But we have 21 colleges who has approached us for getting onboarded from coming academic year. We have around 60 companies who has asked from Aurangabad, Sanganmer, and all that area. They want to do some kind of inventory management and sales tracking and all that. So these things, I think we can sell to that 70% market where there is no focus of these Pune or Mumbai's IT companies or Bangalore's IT companies. And good thing is, I got a support staff. So it's easy for them to go and give the service. Any company, so one thing I observed that the companies who have offered the softwares to these village institutions and all, they are like small teams, 10 people, 17 people running out of some bungalows in Pune or Mumbai, done by somebody. So they are not able to provide the right service. So I talk to many different institutions, many different companies. Their only problem is they don't get service. They have a usable product. But they said that, okay, we log a call, we ask for a help, they come after 1 week. They said there are no vehicles to come to your place. We have a lot of cost. So these are the challenges the village businesses are facing, and that's what we are trying to bridge. And big market, I would say.
Any more questions? I think we can take one more.
Yeah, hi. Yeah. Okay. Just small question, maybe two. Did you marry the same girl? And the other one is, it's very difficult to deal with people in villages. What I have seen in my village or there, there are more obstacles created if someone try to, do something new or, like they will not give you water or they will not let your construction material come in. I'm not sure how is it towards Ahmednagar, but Amravati side I have seen that more. Mm-hmm. That's the reason, they are not developing, and probably that mentality is growing that, the next generation, either they are doing outstanding or they are completely useless. So what is your experience with it?
What was your first question?
Did you marry the same girl?
I don't want to answer that right now, but I'll take the next one.
So marriage and difficulty both came in same question.
I'm running a startup. I'm building a product. We are calling it as a Tokri, which will come in market very soon, which will help people to get separated quickly. get separated quickly. Anyways, so, but yeah, we are building a product which is solving the problem of people in terms of law and services. Second question is interesting, and to be very frank, I have 2 cases on my name in last 1.5 years. So I never went to a court before. I never went to a police station before, but in last 2 years, I might have gone there every 2 months. So that's the problem everyone faces in villages. But it was my village, my own land, my own money, and my own people. So whenever anybody used to come to me, I'm telling them, do whatever you want to do. This is my money, my village, my people, and my land. You cannot do anything to me. But I have 2 cases which has smartly planted by these politicians over there. They wanted to suppress us. They are still trying very hard. If you say Amravati, Ahmednagar is the worst for political things. There are few kings who do not want anything to happen over there. Nobody should go ahead of them. So there is big problem over there. What I have done is, and this legal platform what we are building, it's an outcome of what I faced in last 18 months. I see the challenges, the advocates, how they are robbing the people, how the court cases are prolonged, next dates. There is a lot of gaps over there, and you can see, right, how a chief minister can go to a jail without doing a crime, without proven crime. So anything can happen in India in terms of that system. I feel that in villages, people oppose a lot. I have a compound to my office or campus. People come drunk outside that and take my name and, okay, where is this guy? Come out, we'll see to you. So this kind of odd challenges we face in the village. There is a blunder out there in that kind of context. But what I did is I actually educated or brainwashed all those people who are with me to make sure that I actually brainwash their mind, saying that what we are doing is something miraculous. It can change the villages in India. So you have to be in this mission wholeheartedly, and anyone comes opposite to us, we all have to stand together and oppose them. And currently I have that 487 members, their parents, their relatives, all are standing. On the first court case, when police came to arrest me, there were 500 people waiting outside my campus saying that first arrest us and then we know this guy is doing it. So this is the situation there. So it's a lot of odd situation, but yeah, now I can see that people have started understanding what we are doing. They started saving, let's say, 5,000 rupees a month from the product what we are selling there. So they are understanding what we are doing. Yeah.
Thanks a lot. I think it has been an astonishing journey which we heard for the BAP company itself, right from being a software engineer to transiting to be an entrepreneur. I think we would, because of the time constraint, we may not be able to take more questions, but I would like to thank you for being there and being a sport that you were not aware that the session was there, and still you are able to deliver it with the same into what is needed. Round of applause for Raosaheb. I would like to request Shivani to felicitate Raosaheb. Round of applause. Thanks everyone. We will be having next entrepreneur in a couple of minutes joining us. So you can be there for another couple of minutes.